It was an extremely ugly congressional debate. Amazing. I mean, Democrats calling Republicans Nazis and just horrible stuff. But in the end, half the Democrats on the Hill supported it, almost every Republican, and it was signed by a Democratic president. The, the vote, the bipartisan vote on welfare reform was actually greater in percentage terms than the bipartisan vote on Medicare in 1965. So in the end, it was a rare example of a very ugly debate where people really disagreed, and in the end, they came together. And since then, I think the thing, to my way of thinking, it's been quite successful. Welfare reform had a big impact on employment by females, especially poorly educated females, and B, had an effect on child poverty, namely that it declined. And from my own work, I can tell you that child poverty declined by 99 or so within 3 years. That child poverty among female-headed families and child poverty among black children both had reached their historic lows. They plummeted. And it was primarily because the mothers were working. It was not because of any increased government benefits. And the most important point here is that if the nation is going to have an impact on poverty, we have to deal with black kids, and we have to deal with kids from female-headed families because their poverty rates are simply so high. There are a lot of moms who can't make it under this kind of demanding regime. Most of them can get a job, but they can't hold it. So they get a job, they lose their job, then they try to find another one, they lose that one, so they're in and out. Some of them are just, try it once and they're out. And research shows that these are usually moms who have 2 or more problems. Problems such as depression, which is a big issue among welfare mothers. 3 or more kids, which raises issues about child care. Problems with transportation, problems with housing. So most mothers can deal with one of those things and keep going. But once they hit 2 or 3 especially, there really is a drop-off.